Well folks, it's almost time. The PMDG 737-700 for Microsoft Flight Sim is coming on April the 9th. That's right, the PMDG 737 is coming on this upcoming Monday. In today's video, I'll be giving you this little bit of news and talking about the video that Robert and the PMDG team have released on their YouTube channel, which speaks about the release plan. It's only going to be a little one because, of course, it's pretty self-explanatory information. It's coming on the 9th, but let's get into it anyway. So this 6-minute video was released on the PMDG YouTube channel about yesterday, within the last 24 hours. Robert basically says that him and the team are confident that the 737 is ready. As I spoke about in my last 737 video, there was a few blockers in the way of release. Not anymore, they're all gone, meaning this aircraft is ready to hit the runway. Although smoothly, one would hope. Now in that 6-minute video, you do have to wait for the release date information. It comes literally right at the end, where he says, basically, listen to the aircraft, and then you sort of get a little bit of text in the bottom right corner. And it says coming May the 9th, 2022, so not very long. Now, of course, it was said it was coming before this weekend that I'm filming on now. Of course, that hasn't been the case, so they must have took a bit longer to get rid of those final few blockers. But who cares? It's coming on May the 9th, you really can't complain. Now, moving on to the next bit, pricing. There was initial talk that we'd know pricing before release date. That clearly hasn't happened. Robert said on the forum quite a while back that pricing information will be announced on release day. He did also say quite a while ago, and I believe that was in November or December, that users will be happy with the pricing point. So I'm expecting a very, very generous price point, maybe 50, 60 US dollars, which for the PMDG 737 would certainly be fitting, I believe, if they want to take advantage of the massive market. Now, it will be coming to Xbox, as I've said in these videos before, but you'll be waiting a bit of time to make sure that the Xbox can rightfully support the 737. It's certainly not going to be an instant port over, and I imagine Robert and the PMDG team will have to collaborate quite a bit with Asobo to ensure a seamless transition. Now, if you're not waiting for the 700, or if you don't care about the 700, you can wait about 6 weeks after for the Dash 600, and then 6 weeks after that for the Dash 800, which of course is the most popular variant. The final version of the next generation series will be the Dash 900, which I imagine would be 6 weeks after the Dash 800, but by that point I imagine there's going to be a bit of leeway in terms of release dates if there's any delays. And then after that, we'll of course hopefully see the 777 and 747 by PMDG, with the 737 MAX not necessarily being integrated into the timeline just yet. I don't know whether that be straight after the 900 or after the 777 and 747. But bearing in mind, PMDG did set out to get the 737 for Microsoft Flight Sim released 6 months after the simulator initially released. Instead, it took 31 months from when they started developing it, which was actually in 2019, way before the simulator was released. So of course, if this process has taught you anything, it's that you need to be patient with these kind of things, because delays can always happen. But there we have it, guys. Mark it in your calendar. I don't recommend booking it off work or school, because you never know how these things could go. Regardless, the servers are going to be packed, so in my opinion, I'd just kind of play a waiting game and get it done maybe closer to the evening, but that's just my opinion anyway. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be off at college for most of the day, so sadly I won't be able to do any streams bang on release, but it is what it is. No exact time either, but May the 9th, put it down on your calendars. From me today, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this information excites you as much as it does me. The video in the background is the BAE 146 by Just Flight at a fantastic Orbx airport. I've modelled airport in Norway. You can pick that up with a link in the description. A big thank you to Orbx for providing me with a copy as part of me being an Orbx friend. Last thing I want to say is a big thank you to my channel members. They get a shout out on the screen now. But from me today, that is all. Bye bye.
Stay
soon.